Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about detail view control in ASP.NET. So about the details view, it displays values of single record from data source in a table, where each data row represents field of the record. So let's understand by example. So at here there is one .aspx page that created details view example. Now here after let's go to designer and here go to toolbox and here just search details view. So here you can find details view. So drag this details view into the designer and here you can find this default. So here after the next thing is let's select at here choose data source. Here new data source. Now at here you can choose data source tabs, database entity, link, object, sitemap, and XML. So whatever you like, you can select add here. So add here, I'm going to select database. Now click on OK. And hereafter, which data connection should application use to connect the database? So if you have already connection, so here click on drop down, select anyone. So if you want for new connection, click on new connection button. And hereafter you can use add here MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server, ODBC, other data source. So going to select add here SQL Server. Now here we need to keep the server name. So disconnect, here connect, here copy the server name and paste this position. Here after authentication you can use SQL Server authentication. So when you use SQL Server authentication, give the username and the password. So after giving the user SA and give the password. Here after the next is we need to select at your database. So going to connect at here first, and here after here you can see different database like Adam1 Jimmy, MySQL. So at here going to select Adam and here you can find these tables. So here after the next is at here click on drop down and here select the database, click on test, click on OK. So here it will automatically come to connection with this name. Now click on next, here next, and here after here you can select the add here or table or views. So here I'm going to select EMPL. Now here after if you want then here you can use return only unique row here. Now here after click on next test query. So this is the record. So if you want to go at here EMPL, right click here after select 1000. So at here you can find this all record 100 Stephen King. So these things 100 Stephen King, it's come inside at here Visual Studio. Now here after click on finish. So here this is the by default format. Now here after the next is here you can see employee ID is the integer tag, so that it's come 0 and this are a string. So here ABC, here higher date is the date tab, so it's come this format. Now here after the next option is auto format. So here you can select at a different styling option, so whatever you like you can use. Now this is the auto format. Now here after the next is at here enable paging. So here if you click on enable paging, here you can see 1 and 2 it's come there. Now here after edit, so here you can do the editing. Let's give at a header and here I'm going to give at here employees details. So it will display on the header. Now hereafter edit and hereafter the next is add here. So if you go to configure, so it's add here database configuration and hereafter the next is edit fields. You can edit add the fields, and here make that add here. If you want to last name first, here you can do that. Last name it's come first, and here you can use add here header text. Here you can do some modification. This all option add here. Here you can select add here footer style, header style. This all those things available add here. Now here after the next is add new field. If you click on add new field, here you can give the header text. After that data field tab, here you can select anyone from here. So not going to add. Now here after the next is let's click add here execute. This is the employees details. So this is the header. Here you can find employee ID. This all values. And if you want to check add here employee ID 100 King Steven and this all those things. So go to data here 100 Steven King all those things. It's a displaying. So add here this is the detail of first row. If you want then fifth row, so here go to click on fifth. Here this is the employee ID 104 and this all those things. Add here it's a display. So here whatever the things add here it's a display. After right click and go to properties. So this is add here properties of details view. So add here border color. Here you can change whatever you like. You can select add here. Now here after here you can select add here back image, and here this is the back color. Let's select add here this option. So see add here the back color that changed. Now here footer text, and here after there are so many different properties are there. So let's select one more time. Details view property. Here default mode. This is add here read only. You can use add here edit. So this is edit option. Now here you can use insert option. This also. Now here after there are different properties. So and here this is the data and the data key. Employee ID it's taken because it's a first column there. Now here after here you can select the data member. So you can select default and here delete insert and here paging index. So it's a start. Here page index is it's a start. You can keep any other value like here, and here you can set at here height and width. Header style you can select, and here after you can change the header style color. So let's give at here. So here you can see the color of header style that changed. So like this you can give the font property at here. So it's a bold italic. You can use at here or italic by default it's a false. So now here you can see the style that changed. So like this you can add different property on details view. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you.